Last night, we saw the potential Western Conference Finals matchup for this year's playoff, the Denver Nuggets and the Dallas Mavericks. This matchup was crazy. It was a fun game, and it met all expectations. But what we saw was a lot of dominance by the Denver Nuggets in the first and third quarters, the most important quarters, just because you want to open up the halves with really good momentum, and that's exactly what they did. But my favorite play of the game came from the literal first play, right? I am super excited. I cannot wait to break down this film. So the first thing we notice here is we're going to get Jokic spreading out wide, and we're going to get these guys over here as well, okay? So what they're going to set up is a little bit of a, coming off a screen action. Watch this. This is huge. So we're going to get a give and go chase here by Christian Brown. So give, go chase the ball, fake DHO, get Daniel Gafford to slightly overcommit. Boom. Now we're going to run over to Jamal Murray. Get over there, dribble handoff. Now we're actually doing it, okay? So dribble handoff, screen at the top, and then now we're in our two-man game. So now we cut, we drive, right? And now we make a really tough decision for Daniel Gafford. I mean, this play is literally so tough to guard. He fakes the lob, gets Daniel Gafford to back off a bit, and he gets a wide open floater. I mean, dude, and one? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Let's watch it one more time. So again, get the double screen, give, go chase for Christian Brown, fake dribble handoff. Now, Jokic, go over to the corner. Go give a DHO to Jamal Murray. And now we're actually in that dribble handoff, high pick and roll, two-man game. Screen, drive to the basket. That fake lob right here by Jamal Murray is massive because, look, looks like Daniel Gafford's going to block him. He backs off, wide open layup. And one, sound dumb to open up the game. It's too easy. We're going to break down a ton of film of this game, and I'm going to show you exactly why. Yes, the Denver Nuggets are still really good at basketball, and yes, they're going to be contenders because of Jokic, Jamal Murray, and obviously Russell Westbrook, Michael Porter, Aaron Gordon. Those guys are huge to the success of this basketball team. We're going to break it all down. Before we dive in, though, comment down below what seed do you think the Nuggets will finish at, and who is their biggest threat? Is it the Mavericks, Thunder? Let me know what you guys think. And with that being said, let's dive into the video. All right, and you know what's really funny is the next play down, they came out in pretty much the same set, and the Mavericks already made an adjustment. And you know how smart the Mavericks are, or not the Mavericks, the Nuggets are? They knew how to counteract it. They had a little spin off where, okay, this is what I'm going to do if this happens. So here we go, DHO into that high two-man pick and roll game right now. This time around, we get a drop zone coverage, right? And because we have a drop zone coverage, Kyrie has to stagger over so Jamal Murray can't just pull up off the screen, which is something he is extremely good at. But since we have the stagger over, now our best three-point shooter, our best stop and pop or just pull-up shooter, Michael Porter, is literally wide open. Boom, great job. And then Michael Porter, I don't see you, Kyrie. I don't see you. Got those blinders on. Drains a three ball. That is the first two plays of the game, executed at a perfect level. I mean, this is basketball. If you guys like basketball, this is it. Watch the Denver Nuggets. If you've never watched basketball, please watch the Denver Nuggets because these guys play team-oriented. I don't care what my stat line is. We're going to win this game because we're going to do the little things, and that's exactly what they do every single game, man. You got to love it. Let's go. All right, here we go. Another really good play. This is what they like to call a Varejao screen. He's going to come up. He's going to act like he's going to set a screen this way. Then he's going to turn around and set a screen this way. What that does is really put a lot of pressure on this center, picking and choosing where or when he's going to hedge over, who he's going to guard. So watch, right? Looks like he's going to set a screen this way. Powell, rotates over and then sets a screen this way. So he gets to rotate back over to the left side. And now the defense is in a little bit of a shuffle, which is really good for the offense. So Braun is going to take that matchup. His job is to get rid of that center because now we have a mismatch on Nikola Jokic, which causes weak side rotation, double team by Spencer Dinwiddie, Kyrie Irving, both on, Jokic. You got Brown driving baseline on Powell, pretty much taking up his space. So here we go. Drives in. We notice the mismatch on Jokic. And look at this play by Jokic. Now that he has two guys on him, he always knows the court mapping ability to know where his guys are and where the defense rotated from. He has, Jamal Murray wide open in the corner. And then you got this man in the dunker spot. I mean, man, look at this. So he's going to look at Jamal Murray. Boom. And then backdoor passes it. Wow. I mean, you can't make this stuff up, right? You cannot make this stuff up. look at Jamal Murray, pass baseline, beautiful job by the offense. I mean, they get whatever they want. They do it at a high level. Let's go, man. Now, before we dive even further into the video, do me a bigger favor, guys. Hit the like button. If this video gets over, let's say 400 likes, we'll be dropping pretty much daily breakdowns of the Denver Nuggets if you guys want them. But more importantly, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. It's free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and we will be covering the Denver Nuggets throughout the entirety of the season, which means offense, defense, individual player breakdown for almost every single game. So again, join the family, turn on post notifications, make sure you guys are notified every time we post a Nuggets video. With that being said, let's dive into the next play. Now, let's talk a little bit about Russell Westbrook, man. Absolutely love the fit. Love him coming over here to Denver. He looks like a completely different player. You can tell he's worked on his game a lot this offseason. But the one thing I really love about Russell Westbrook is the way he plays basketball, the tenacity to fight on every single play and, kind of never hedge over that, right? So great pass here to Peyton Watson, who is now driving into the lane, has a ton of leverage, has a ton of, speed getting into the lane, probably going to draw some contact, right? So he's driving into the lane. Great look, great find by Russell Westbrook. And a lot of guys in this situation will turn back and run back on defense, right? Because what else are you going to do? Well, that's not Russell Westbrook's mindset, right? He says, all right, you know what? Just in case he misses this shot and all these guys are overcommitting, let me get in there and see what I can do. Tips it up, gets it in. Second chance opportunities are the most important thing in basketball. And think about it like this, right? The goal in basketball is to score more points. And one way that you can do that is taking more shots. If you could take more shot attempts in the opposing team, your win percentage is going to go higher and higher, or chances to win the game, your win probability is going to go higher and higher because you're taking more shots than them. And these second chance opportunities that Russell Westbrook provides you at a time like this is massive. Great job by Russell Westbrook. Love the tenacity and the effort to never give up on a play. All right, here's another really good play. We noticed Christian Brown in the corner. He's going to get Kyrie Irving to overcommit to that left hip. He's going to drive baseline. Jokic's going to kind of clear out just a little bit into the middle of the paint area. So here we go. Boom. Gets him to overcommit. Drives baseline. Draws that weak side, that strong side rotation by Daniel Gafford. Jokic kind of extends out to that free throw line. He's going to kick. Now, this is a wide open shot for Jokic. He's going to hit this 9 times out of 10. But what he notices on this play is Peyton Watson is wide open. However, we're not going to pass up an opportunity like this. We're going to take this shot no matter what, right? But in his mind, he's always going to know Watson's there. So throws it up. No good, right? Ball gets tipped up in the air. Look at this. Remembering, right? The court mapping ability. Know where everybody is at, any point in the time. Volleyball smacks it out to the corner where Peyton Watson's wide open. Guys, what? So, again, throws it up. Doesn't look at Peyton Watson once, but he knows he's there. He remembers that he's there. Oh, this dude's not real. This dude's not real. I really just don't get it. I don't get how this play happens. Just knowing where your teammates are is probably the best thing you can have in basketball. I think Luka has the ability to do that. I think, Shea, SGA, I think he's starting to get the ability to do that. But Jokic was the first one to just be like, hey, I know where, or LeBron, right? LeBron, too, does a really good job on it. But Jokic is like a different specimen with it. All right, here's another really good play. Jokic up the left side here. We're going to get two guys basically trying to hedge over, get him to get rid of that basketball. He's going to give it to Jamal Murray, get into this two-man game. He's going to come over, set a screen here. Our read here is the big man. What does Daniel Gafford do off this high two-man pick and roll? He's going to be in this drop zone coverage, right? Once we see him not hedge over the top, a lot of the times, if this is Kyrie or Luka or Jason Tatum, a lot of the centers, they'll hedge up so he can't pull up and shoot. But one thing that Jamal Murray is really good at is exactly doing this. So pull up, shoot, gets it to go. I mean, it's easy, right? If you're going to give him the space, if you're going to be in a little bit of a drop zone coverage and not hedge up completely, he's going to take this shot 9 times out of 10, and he's going to make it a ton, right? I absolutely love the way this team's playing basketball. I know we're still very early into the game here, guys, but I am going to end the video. I might do a part 2 because I don't think they play for a couple of days. So if you guys want a part 2, do me a big time favor. Hit the like button, comment down below part 2, subscribe to the channel, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully it's tomorrow. We'll do a part 2. If not, we'll see what happens. Peace.